This courtroom docket quickly took a serious turn. When a defendant failed to follow court orders and tested positive for illegal drugs, the judge acted immediately. Bond conditions matter, and violating them can send you straight back to jail.
Someone hired?
No, it sounds expensive, but
Who'd you-
really expensive. I'm not even working right now. But I went through
Who'd you talk to?
the legal aid. I put in the application for legal aid.
Okay.
Places that help you get a lawyer. They say it takes 6 months to a year, so.
Okay, so did you talk to any other lawyers like I told you to?
The first three that I talked to, wow, talked to like probably, but the lowest that goes like 2,000 to start off.
Do you have the names of the lawyers that I asked you that you talked to?
You don't see that right now. That was all.
Right, and then I reset you to talk to some more.
You
We're hired, so
I
did you
talked to
talk?
Renshaw. I can't remember their name. Renshaw? There's one that's brothers.
Why wouldn't you write that down and bring it?
I wasn't expecting that I had.
So it looks like
I mean,
you weren't what?
I wasn't expecting that I had.
So if you're coming, okay. If I tell you to go talk to some lawyers and bring me the names of the lawyers you've talked to, and you don't think you can remember them, then I would think just common sense would tell you to write them down so that you could tell me that you did what I ordered you to do so that you wouldn't go back to jail, right?
I did do what you ordered me to.
Okay, so I ordered you to bring back the names as well, not just talk to them, but bring back who you talked to so that I know who you talked to and that you're doing what I asked you to do, right? Right.
The cheapest ones that I've given you the last time I was here was the main one that I was looking into.
Okay. But when you left last time, I gave you specific instructions,
Okay.
right?
Right.
Okay. So, are you wearing your drug patch?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks like that's fine. So, you tested positive since you've had that drug patch on for methamphetamine.
What?
What does that mean?
I went with the guys.
Looks like you tested positive for methamphetamine, and cocaine. Well, print it out so I can read it better. So last time you were in here, you had an issue because you had showed up with your drug patch in your hand, so they couldn't test it. So I tested you in court, and then I made you get the drug patch put on again, told you to keep it on. And then the drug patch that was put on January 25th, which was the day before that court date. So you had one on, you had taken it in, you put it on, tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine. Have a seat in the jury box. I'm going to have you tested this morning, and then I'll decide what to do.
Okay.
Actually, come on, ma'am. Come on back up here. I know what I'm going to do. So, Ms. Davis, obviously it is a violation of your bond conditions to use any illegal substances, right? And so you tested positive for cocaine and methamphetamine on that drug patch, in addition to in the past not having it on correctly, and you didn't do what I asked you to do or ordered you to do also here. So I'm going to raise your bond at this time for those violations to $100,000. You will keep your court-appointed attorney while you're in custody. They'll be out to see you, and we'll see what we do with your case at that point. You can go back with the bailiff.
Wow.
Ma'am, come on back. Yeah. I'll make an example out of anybody. You want to stand here?
You don't.
You want to stand here and be disrespectful?
No,
I will make an example.
Understand my situation, like.
I don't care what your
Not
situation
making no excuses.
Okay.
I take accountability.
Right. So you tested positive for methamphetamine and cocaine.
I don't know how to patch work, ma'am. I haven't been doing any drugs.
Well, you did something.
I don't know if that's like the patch pick up sweat. I don't know if that's like after the process or what, but I haven't been doing anything.
All right, go back with the bed. Good morning, sir. You're John Richard?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Richard, is it Richard or Richard?
It's Richard.
And Mr. Richard, this is your initial appearance and cause number 25 ECCR 0786. You are charged with the third-degree felony offense of failure to comply with sex offender registration requirements from April 30th, 2025. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer?
No, I haven't. It was obviously a misunderstanding. My sister had reported me missing.
Well,
But
and so they've indicted you for it, so it's probably really important that you get a lawyer, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So that if there is some issues or some information that lawyer can get to the assistant district attorney that would work out your case, then that's how that kind of works out, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So what I'll do is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire a lawyer. If you,
I can't afford a lawyer if I didn't work and I'm trying to do it. In my disability stuff.
okay, but you do not have disability yet?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay, so why aren't you working at this point?
Because I can't.
Why?
Because I'm thinking my legs are and arthritis, ankles.
There's lots of jobs for people who don't need to use their knees or different things like that, right? Do you have a lawyer helping you with your,
No, ma'am, I don't have it.
so have you actually applied for disability yet?
Yes, ma'am, I have. You know, he's $10.
Okay, so if you've been turned down, then I'm gonna expect you to at least try to hire a lawyer. Okay, so let's go through, figure out if you can get one for that next court date. If you get someone hired before the next court date, then just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, they have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying and we'll discuss your options. Also, in the meantime, I expect you to try to find work. All right, there's plenty of jobs out there that are not physical, that you could work with arthritis. There's people who work with that and have much more disabilities, still get out there and do something to make some money. So I want you to bring me a list of or proof of what you've done to try to find a job as well. Okay? Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you that reset notice.
Right.
Good morning. You're Jamaica August. Ms. August, did you get someone hired?
No, but I did talk to the lawyers.
Who'd you talk to? Speak up.
My giver, my girlfriend is very strong.
Okay. So where are you on being able to get someone hired?
I did some work here.
Are you working?
Oh, no, now. I just started with my job like a week ago, but I'm looking for a job to do already this year.
So you've been drinking alcohol?
Yes, ma'am.
Why would you be doing that? You're on probation and you're not supposed to be.
Yes, ma'am, coach. I should have done this, but he took a slip.
Slipped up and weren't thinking. You've been on probation for a long time,
Yes, ma'am.
right? And now you've got a motion to revoke your probation. And I let you out on bond.
Right.
Have a seat in the jury box while I think about this. Is there any way to get, good morning, you're Joan Krause? And Ms. Krause, were you able to get a lawyer hired? Were you?
As the hearing continued, the judge addressed several defendants one by one. Many had not hired lawyers yet, while others struggled to afford legal representation. The court emphasized that following instructions and showing effort can make a big difference.
I would never be wanting to use my court appointed lawyer. I didn't know how that works.
So have you been to court yet in front of me?
Yes, for you to get 3 lawyers up.
Right. So when you were here last, I said if you could hire a lawyer, get one hired. And if you were unable to, then to visit with at least 3. Did you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
So are you going to be able to afford, are you working?
I'm retired.
So if you're unable to afford an attorney, I can have you fill out some paperwork to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Do you want to do that, or do you want to try to hire someone?
Yeah.
Can you afford to hire an attorney?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna reset your case one more time. You need to get a lawyer hired before that next court date.
Okay.
Okay? If you'll come over in front of the clerk, she'll give you your reset notice. Good morning, sir. You Richard Volry? And Mr. Volry, were you able to get someone hired?
How do you know
All right, did you talk to some lawyers?
So,
Who did you talk to?
Brittany Holmes, James Mark Lincoln, Mr. Getz,
First. Mm-hmm.
Jeremy Jeff,
Say the last one. Okay.
James Kelly, and Mr. Ropa.
Okay. And-
already signed on the bag.
Perfect. Thank you so much for doing what I asked you to do. Where are you on being able to maybe get someone hired?
Unfortunately, I'm not able to because I'm on.
You are on and you receive disability. How much do you receive? Okay, so I'm going to find that you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Thank you for bringing that paperwork with you. If you'll step in front of the clerk, she will let you know who that lawyer is and give you your instructions on contacting them, okay? Thank you, sir. Step right over there. Good morning, ma'am. Are you Tiona Hughes? Emma Hughes, did you get someone hired?
This Thursday I will, but I did.
Yeah, please.
This Thursday I will. I have from 2 to 3.
Okay, who are you gonna hire? You're gonna hire somebody this week?
Yeah. Thursday or this week.
Okay. So what I'll do, thank you, Miss Hughes. What I'll do is I'll do maybe like a 2-week reset. That should give you time to get him hired, and then he can file the appropriate paperwork. If you get him hired, he'll tell you when that next court date is. Otherwise, I'm going to give you a reset today, so that if anything happens and you're unable to hire him for some reason within that time frame, make sure you're back on that day to let me know what's going on. Right? 2 weeks. She's going to hire Mr. Barber. Thank you, ma'am. Morning, you're Mark Ramirez?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Ramirez, did you get someone hired?
You know, putting those names. And I have sort of almost higher right up on them. That's what we talk to. So, about to, those things out more. Now, for you, like,
Speak up, please.
after Alex Parker, and I talked to the host.
Okay.
This time.
So are you wanting to hire Mr. Rojas because you have him on something else, or are you going to be?
Well, we can talk about to see how we can see the case. Whenever one that the line affidavits already been signed, prosecution.
Right.
He's going to let's see how we're going to proceed to learns.
So are you going to hire him to take care of this case, though?
Right now, let's see how much money coming in. We see how it would work out.
Are you working?
Just one work for the local source center. How it will work.
Okay. So you need to get Mr. Rojas or someone hired before that next court date so that they can get with the district attorney.
Yes.
Sometimes when someone files an affidavit of non-prosecution, it takes care of the case. Sometimes it does not. It just depends on the case and the district attorneys, how they feel about that. So you still need to get an attorney hired. So you need to do that before that next court date, okay? All right, step in front of the clerk. Good morning, sir. You're Brandell Griffin. And Mr. Griffin, did you get someone hired?
No, the last time I came, you told me I didn't qualify. I'm trying to see lawyers, different lawyers for them.
Who'd you talk to?
Maybe all the names.
But since last time, who'd you talk to?
I went back to the same one. She's trying to.
Why would you go back to the same ones if you couldn't afford them before?
I talked to 7 lawyers. Like, they all around the same place I thought we were. I can't afford it. I didn't find anything lower than that.
Yeah. I mean, you filled out the affidavit, and by law, you do not qualify. So you.
I'm trying to ask why just
Well, because your total income is $6,800 a month, and your expenses that you put here are $2,260, which according to this means you have $4,600 left every month.
I told everything was lower than theirs.
You filled this out. I did it, and you swore under oath that it was true.
When did I sign? You paid about 2,000 a month, and I pay child support. I have 7 kids. I pay child support for.
You put 0 on child support.
0 on child support.
Well, no, you put that you pay child support for it. Yeah, that's all on here.
Yeah, I understand how 2,000.
I'm reading what you wrote. Unless
That's right. Unless I mentioned to, I'm sorry for the rest. Unless I misunderstood some of the things on there or something, like I can bring checks or bank accounts, all that. Figure out. I'm just trying to.
Hold on, I'm printing it out.
I was in energy case and like, I have evidence very into.
I don't need to get, I can't talk to you about that, but Steve, tell me. Do you see the total on the left-hand column? The left,
Because I had ancestors, had my car.
the other side, where you say your income is $6,800.
You know, but I ended up access, which is my car, and I had it worth around $6,000 something. So I just added that number to that. Like I said, I must have did some wrong. I don't know. But
So you make how much a week?
Make like 18 an hour. Pay bi-weekly, my shit be like 12 and 10.
Bi-weekly, so bi-weekly about 12 or 1,300. So total monthly is about 24. All right, so then based on that, you do qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. So I'm going to make that notation on here. You want to know? You want to do that? Step in front of the clerk. She'll let you know who your attorney is going to be and give you some more insurance. Good morning, sir. Are you Brad Thibodeau? And this is your initial appearance, Thibodeau, in clause number 25, DCCR 0542. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of criminal mischief, impersonating public.
In court, accountability matters. Ignoring bond conditions or court orders can quickly escalate the consequences. And in this hearing, the judge made it clear, compliance with the law is not optional.